And so if you did this strategy in 2022, you walked away from that year thinking this is a horrible strategy and you never ever want to do it again. But you then missed 3 amazing years for this strategy, in my opinion. 2023, 2024, and 2025 was all just awesome years for this cash secured put and covered call that makes up the wheel strategy. But what makes the wheel strategy lacking, right? Like I said, please don't misunderstand. I think the wheel strategy is great, but I consider the wheel strategy like the wooden wheel. And the safeguard strategy is like the rubber wheel. Not perfect, but definitely better than the wooden wheel. What I would like to discuss is how the safeguard strategy compares to the more popular strategy called the wheel strategy. A number of you, if not all of you, have heard of the wheel strategy because it's literally that popular. It's a very, very good strategy, in my opinion, that can be awesome for a number of people, especially people who are shares or stock buyers, I should say. If you buy shares, then you should know, at the very least, you should know of the wheel strategy because it can allow you to buy shares at discounted levels 100% of the time. And then it can allow you to make money off your shares, even outside of the dividend, if you receive a dividend for holding those shares. That is the power of the wheel strategy. It's called the wheel strategy because it's a wheel type of process. It's a circle type of process that you do. And that circle process is this kind of lighter orange that you see on the screen here. The cash secured put and the covered call make up the wheel strategy. And traditionally, what you do is you sell what is called a cash secured put. It's a naked put that's backed by cash. That's why they call it cash secured. That's the collateral that you put up as the cash to be able to do the trade. When you do that, you have an obligation to purchase at the strike price that you sell it at. And if you have to purchase, if you have to live up to that obligation, then now you have the shares. And then the wheel strategy tells you to do the covered call, to sell a call against your shares. When you sell a call, you have an obligation to sell shares to someone, but someone's paying you monies for that right to be able to get the shares. And so it's called covered because if you did a naked call, you don't have the shares and you technically have unlimited risk to the upside. But if you already have the shares,
Oh,
then
Brian.
your obligation is covered. You have an obligation on the call side to provide the shares, but it's called covered once again because you have the shares. And that is the kind of essence of the wheel strategy when you sell a cash secured put. And then if you have to buy the shares, you sell the call. And then if the call gets sold away, meaning your shares get sold away, you come back in with the cash secured put. Before we continue with the video, I just want to quickly point out if you need any additional help, please consider joining our trading club. You can do that by clicking on the link in the description area and you'll get a 3-month trial for a flat fee of $60. We look forward to seeing you in the trading club. Back to the video. And so this strategy is great in choppy markets, in my opinion. It's great in bull markets 100% of the time in bull markets, but it can be just horrible in a bear market. I like to say if you started trading this strategy in 2022, early 2022, we had a bear market for the entire year, but a lot of that move was happened in the first 3 to 4 months of 2022 on the S&P side. And so if you did this strategy in 2022, you walked away from that year thinking this is a horrible strategy and you never ever want to do it again. But you then missed 3 amazing years for this strategy, in my opinion. 2023, 2024, and 2025 was all just awesome years for this cash secured put and covered call that makes up the wheel strategy. But what makes the wheel strategy lacking, right? Like I said, please don't misunderstand. I think the wheel strategy is great, but I consider the wheel strategy like the wooden wheel. And the safeguard strategy is like the rubber wheel. Not perfect, but definitely better than the wooden wheel. And the reason why is because with the cash secured put and the covered call, you have risk all the way to zero still. It's less risk than buying the shares, but risk all the way to zero nevertheless. And with the cash secured put and the covered call, you have limited upside potential. Right? You can have some good upsides with that covered call, but it's still limited. When you introduce the safeguard strategy, the better wheel, the rubber wheel instead of the wooden wheel, you fix those two limitations. With the Bionic Bull, you can have unlimited upside. The Bionic Bull is just a deviation from the cash secured put. So same type of risk, but you can have unlimited upside. And then with the collar strategy, you can limit your downside. You can no longer have risk all the way to zero, just like the cash secured put or the covered call. But the collar is just, once again, just a deviation from the covered call. It's literally just adding a put to the covered call strategy, and that makes up the collar. And so with the safeguard strategy, unlike the wheel strategy, unlike the traditional wheel strategy, the way it's taught is that you always start with the cash secured put. And this is answering your question, Thomas. You always start with the cash secured put when you're doing the traditional wheel strategy. And then if you have to take ownership of the shares, you do the covered call. If you have to have your shares sold, you do the cash secured put. And that continues exactly like that into perpetuity. With the safeguard strategy, we say you can start with any of these four strategies. And it should be determined strategically. It should be determined by what is going on in the markets and your assumption based on that. So you can start with the cash secured put, or you can start with the collar, or you can start with the bond bull, or you can start with the covered call, or some type of deviation of those. Because we talk about deep in the money cash secured puts, deep in the money covered calls. We talk about deep in the money collars. We talk about modified Bionic bulls. It's placing the trade, not just robotically in cash secured put covered call, cash secured put covered call. No, you strategically place the trade depending on what is going on there. What is going on when you have something on and or before you have something on. That's what makes the safeguard strategy, I think, unique. And it's buy and hold on steroids, buy and hold of adding gasoline to it. So the whole key to me, not only with the will strategy, but the safeguard strategy, is understanding the key part is buy and hold. You're trying to simply outform a buy and hold process. And that's when you buy something like the SPY and you forget about it for years and you come back and you just see what your performance is at that point. You just having no skill involved in it. You're just going to be average. You're just going to follow the S&P 500 and whatever that produces you, that's what you have. But what we want to do is outperform S&P 500. The most important part is understanding that it's buy and hold, and we're trying to outperform the buy and hold, and we're trying to not only just be in a traditional type of buy and hold situation, we're trying to improve on it by having cash secured put, having the bond bull, having the covered call, having the collar at our disposal to be able to help us when the markets are staying flat, when the markets are dropping. And then we want to participate, obviously, when the markets are going up. We might not participate as much as we would if we were just straight buy and hold, but we're saying over time, this should outperform the markets consistently because you're protecting your downside more and most likely matching the upside.